In this video, I'll be going over how to convert between yards to feet, feet to yards. For the first example, we have 4 yards converting to feet. The conversion that you will need to understand is 1 yard equals 3 feet. And when we convert yard to feet, we multiply by 3. So here we have 4 yards. 1 yard equals 3 feet is like a yardstick. And you can place 3 feet on top of the yardstick. Each of these are a person's foot, so it's 1 foot here, 2 feet, and then 3 feet. So 1 yard equals 3 feet. And now we're going to apply to the 4 yards. So we're taking 4 of these. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you can imagine how many feet you can place on top of this. So we have 12 feet. So that is how you would visualize. When you actually do the multiplication with numbers, you would simply take the number. So we have 4 yards. So 4 times by 3. Because when we convert yard to feet, we multiply by 3. And 4 times 3 equals 12. So the answer for this one is 12 feet. Now for the second example, we have 8 yards. And converting to feet. Just like the previous example, this is yards to feet. So, but this time we have 8 yards. So we're looking at 8 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 3 feet on each of them. So I'm not going to draw it out because that would take too long. So I'm just going to write a 3 on top. So you know there's like 3 feet for each of these. Okay, and so then you would just take the 8, multiply by the groups of 3s, and you would come out with 24. And that's 24 feet. Now let's try one where we're converting from feet to yards. So we have 12 feet in this example. Now we want to convert to yards. Now when we are converting from feet to yards, we divide by 3. Here we have 12 feet. And we know 3 feet is 1 yard. So we're going to place them like so. Then we have the second group. Okay, so that's another yard. That's the third yard. Again, drawing is not great, but you get the picture. Total of 4 yards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 feet. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4 yards. You can imagine them as 4 yardsticks. So 12 feet can fit on 4 yardsticks, like so. And if we're using numbers here, we're gonna go from feet to yards, so we would divide by 3. So we'll take 12, divide by 3, and that equals 4. So you can do it either way. Now let's try another one. 21 feet, converting to yards. So right off the bat, we know that we're gonna be using this formula here, as we're going from feet to yard. And this time we're not gonna draw out, we're just gonna go ahead and do the division. And so 21 feet divided by 3 equals, and the answer is 7. So that would be 7 yards. So hopefully by now you can visualize and understand how this works. And we will try 2 more problems, and I'll be ending with a quiz and see if you can answer that properly. For the 5th example, we have 12 yards. And I want to convert to feet. Yards to feet, we'll be using this example. And so 12 will be multiplied by 3 equals 36 feet. Before we get to the last example, later on I'm going to erase the guides that I have here before you take the quiz, and let's see if you can get it correctly. So the final example, we have 90 feet. Converting to yards. Okay, so by now you should know which one to use, and it should be this one, which is feet to yard. So we're gonna take 90 divided by 3, and 90 divided by 3 is 30. So that becomes 30 yards. Okay, and now comes the quiz. So I'm going to erase everything that you see on the right. The first one, 5 yards. We want to convert to feet. So now you can pause the video and solve the problem, and I will come back and reveal the answer in about 10 seconds. Okay, so hopefully you have selected the multiply by 3. You should have 5 yards times by 3, and that should give you 15 feet. Now for the second problem, I have 24 feet converting to yards. Feel free to pause the video, and I will come back in about 10 seconds to reveal the answer. Okay, I'm back. Now hopefully you've chosen divide by 3, and that's 24 divided by 3. So you should have 8 as the answer, is 8 yards. Hopefully you got both of the questions correct, and if you did, you've aced the quiz. If not, I will suggest going back again and memorize how you should convert yards to feet and feet to yard. I also have a video on converting from inches to feet and feet to inches, and that will be a perfect one for you after you master this lesson. Hopefully this video is helpful to you, and thank you for watching.